Hello everyone, welcome back my channel.
Below Decks Johnny gets aggressive after seeing Alesia in Wihan's bed following past consent scandal. One season after Below Deck Down underweathered a consent scandal, Alesia Harris accidentally got in bed with Wihan du Toit, and things got aggressive when Johnny Arvanitis entered the room. During the Monday, April 7th episode of the Bravo series, the crew had a messy night out after their most recent charter. A rough evening between the deck team got worse when Alesia visited Johnny and Wihan's cabin. Alesia got into the top bunk, which belonged to Wihan, despite thinking it was Johnny laying in the bed. While Alesia spoke to Wihan as if he was Johnny, the bosun didn't say anything about the case of mistaken identity. Alesia only realized who was where when Johnny walked in, which caused her to immediately jump out of bed. Alesia tried to explain the confusion to Johnny, but he wouldn't hear it. Instead, Johnny went back to the cabin with plans to quit. Wihan initiated a conversation, which didn't go well when Johnny told him repeatedly to stop talking. The situation got even worse, with Johnny punching the wall as a to-be-continued message flashed across the screen. The tense moment comes after Below Deck Down Under made headlines in 2023 when bosun Luke Jones was filmed getting into bed naked with stewardess Margot Sisson, who at the time was passed out after an alcohol-fueled crew night out. After a cameraman intervened, producers made Luke leave the boat and he was moved to a hotel for the night. Captain Jason Chambers ultimately terminated Luke and let stewardess Laura Bilescaline go after she blamed Margot for his exit. The one thing I want that sticks in my mind is that I supported everyone afterward. Everyone involved with it had some learning to do. I've stayed in touch with every person that's been involved and they've become a better person and that's great, Jason exclusively told Us Weekly in September 2024. I think the industry 15 or 20 years ago was totally different. A lot of these things were acceptable in many ways and in society as well. I'm glad that society is not like that anymore, and we have got the ability to put our foot down on certain issues. Jason said he was glad he stayed in contact with the entire Season 2 cast, adding, "I look back at the people that actually were involved in every aspect of that incident and I know that everyone's become a better person. We have to give everyone the right to learn from their mistakes." The captain also explained how changes were made behind the scenes. "I know that the policies and procedures were in place during the previous seasons. Even when that happened, when production stepped in and stopped it, that showed that these policies and procedures were very understood," Jason said at the time. Now for the next season, the policies and procedures weren't just controlled by the production team itself. They actually brought additional HR people to actually make sure that the black and white writing was understood by all. Jason commended the production team for making sure everyone understood the guidelines before they started filming. News broke in September 2023 that NBC Universal increased its requirements around anti-discrimination and harassment policies, making an inclusive workplace and channels to report concerns and violations. "It was just pushed down even further and showed to us true to form what it was," he added. "There seemed to be a lot less drinking and a lot more drama." Below Deck Down Under airs on Bravo Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. New episodes stream the next day on Peacock.